So I think this conference can be beneficial for practices, for conservation, for fundraising, because it brings all of us together.
We must keep a connection and to see which are the expectations and need on each part, because otherwise we won't be able to build a future in harmony between conservation and fundraising.
From a practice perspective, I think it's very important for us to be outward looking, and the fundraisers, the communicators and all of you really help us to get that perspective, to realize what is happening outside.
Yeah, it helped me personally a lot to understand about our new operation model, also about the challenges we're still facing, have a first impression on how we will proceed as a network.
But in these days, I'd better save my mind from your answers. I'm just sitting in my old armchair, singing for you, singing blue. I see the madness covered in sadness. I'll take it all, I don't mind the pain.
Fundraising is the unit actually that goes out there and looks for money and then gives it to conservation to implement the project. So it's very important for us to be on the same page regarding what WWF is actually conserving for.
I think there's a lot of different angles we could take to further developing the relationship between fundraising and practices. I think we should interact a little bit more on a day-to-day basis.
If we really want to make an impact, we need to bring another leg. These are the comms people. We definitely make an impact if we bring the communication team, the fundraisers team, and the conservation together.
We just had this session about how fast we should react to conservation problems, and now we have it not as fast as it should be.
I think that technology plays a key role, like platforms like Workplace.
Have an online channel so we can exchange information.
We should do a follow-up and not forget what we discussed here and what we saw, because it's the only way we're gonna have the impact we want, only if we work together.
Let's not worry about the supply chain issue, or should we work with this company or should we work with this company, but first ascertain who's got the impact, who's got the power, who's got the will of the market, who can have influence, and then work our way back into a space that how can we harness those energies for our purpose and intent.
My hopes and dreams for WWF in the world of fundraising, specifically for climate change and energy, is that we can find ways to translate the complex issues of climate change and energy into subjective areas that the general public can really understand.
Is that everybody understands the importance of the donate and engage with the organization. Not only donate money, which is very important, but also engage with all the activities with the organization.
The civilization and the government start to modify how they live. The real change it will be when all of us we integrate the philosophy.
My hopes and dreams around fundraising are that we can continue to grow as an organization and grow our fundraising to meet our ambitions.
What I like the most is that I got in touch with a practice leader. I have never met them before. I just saw screens and slides of them, and it's so nice to have a personal impression of who the person is behind leading such a practice.
I'm 5 weeks old in my job, this is my 5-week anniversary, and it's really exciting to be talking about food. We have 3 outcomes: sustainable production, sustainable diets, and the reduction of food waste and loss. It's amazing to work for an organization this size, with this breadth, on such an amazing topic. So it was lovely to be here.
I love people. I love that they are so passionate.
I work in Asia. I live in Asia, and meeting fellow funders from around the world, it feels like having a big family that can support each other.
And I enjoyed the energy that is brought by the fundraisers, because we kind of are so internally looking, that for them to be asking the questions and helping us think about what the person on the ground would look like. So it really makes you think differently, and I think that's awesome.
We'll take our seats in the high rise and watch it fall apart.